Cancer, welcome to your Astroflower reading going from the 9th to the 15th of October. Amazing energies in October. Very frantic and also very void of energies as well. It's a real up and down. It's trying to land a plane at the moment through crosswinds. We've got an eclipse coming through this week and we've seen it in the readings. And there's definitely something happening in the financial or the material world that is going to change things. Yes, that eclipse is on the 14th, and it's concerned with the root chakra going to the sacrum chakra. I will be going into much more detail on that on our sister channel, Cymatic TV, which is a channel all about energy, which is linked in the description below. And yeah, it seems to be affecting a lot of people. So that's what's coming through in October, certainly within this week at the moment as well. We're also running a competition, and we've been running it this week on the Earth signs. That's Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. You would have supposed to have liked and commented in the comment section, just marking comment to enter in to getting a free reading. Next week, not this week, but next week, it's going to be on the water signs. So it's going to be on your signs as well. You can enter once in each competition. The rules are you can find on our community page. In the meantime, let's just get on with your reading, shall we? I hope you're doing really well and I hope you have a lovely reading. Overall energy, you are, at the moment, Cancer seems to be taking the spearhead of energy. When it's really flowing through you, it's going incredibly fast. And life may seem like it's like a stampede is happening around you and you're caught up in that stampede. The overall energy here is asking you to sort of head off on your mission here. Almost being like a knight in shining armor for the world. But whatever it is, whatever bee you've got in your bonnet, follow it, basically. That's what it seems like. Really lovely energy, and it goes well with the solar energy that's going on at the moment as well. Yeah, following because you've had some really good readings, and it's very, very vibrant energy with you at the moment, Cancer. In your relationship side here, I would only look to happiness, basically. That's all I would look towards. If it makes you happy, do it. If it doesn't make you happy, don't do it. That's what your karmic path is. And that's what's going to help that energy to flow a lot easier, a lot quicker through you. Therefore, it's going to give you a lot more opportunities to start manifesting what you so desire in regards to your relationships. And the happiness, if you head towards that, that is what is going to be coming into your life, basically. So follow it. Encourage that energy to flow through you. On the universe side here, you get the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups, the main thing about the Four of Cups for me is that Ace of Cups there. Yeah. Then you've got those Three of Cups at the bottom there. And it's almost as if like those three cups are full. You can't fill them anymore. And it's a little bit of a caught in a rut in regards to relationships. And I think the universe here is sort of saying, well, what about that cup that's inside you? How about exploring all that beautiful energy within inside you? Heading off to your future, engaging in your future in a really beautiful way. Let's just see how your guides are influencing the long-term karmic mission on your life. Marriage. You got two fours here as well. This is really concrete. This is fundamental desires here. And what's connecting your past to your future is going through a new paradigm, heading into a new space, a new relationship. And I think it fits with you perfectly. It fits with your plan, what you're doing in your life. There's something around you here that's sort of in the past, someone you already know, I think, that was in your sphere or within your circle of sort of friends and what have you. And you should be following it and going forward on that sort of plan. Stepping into the new paradigm. Allowing your happiness to be your guide, basically. Heading off down on your mission in regards to love. Is this going to be another wow reading? I feel like it's really building up to that for you, Cancer. You had some amazing readings here. Well, you get the Nine of Wands. Heading off down that journey, taking that 1-1 there and engaging with your life passionately. The moment it does, that's where your protection's going to come in. That's where automatically someone might sort of like try and divert you from your pathway or trying to diminish you or something like that. They'll say something and you'll half catch it and you'll kind of go, what? No, I haven't got time for that because I'm going down there because that's where the fun is. That's what I'm heading off to that. Heading off towards that happiness. So these natural boundaries will just happen in place that will take people out of your life that are not in the same vibe as you, basically. And the more you engage in this vibe, the more you engage in your happiness, the better you will be. This is a marriage card for me on the relationship side. That's what that crown is all about. It's crowning you, but it's also like a ring, like a wedding ring. That's what you've been planning in the past. Your mission is that, basically, Cancer. That is your mission. Absolutely amazing. With all of that beautiful energy there that's flowing through you. And if you do head off on your happiness, that's what you're going to get. You're going to get this sensation you're winning in every aspect, every angle of life, basically, within your relationships. And yes, I think it's marriage as well. And I think it's a good idea. Or moving in with someone, or, accepting that, that invitation to go out to the cinema or for a meal or something like that. Accepting invitations and also providing invitations. If you want it, go for it, basically, Cancer. See what's happening on your financial side. Your karmic message here is to see things a little bit differently. Understanding, the thing is, the hangman is hung from the tree of knowledge. And the tree of knowledge is that sort of continual logic in the world. And you're taking that logic and just looking at life a little bit differently. And it's going to give you, you're going to be a cut above the rest in a way because you do this. Because you see things differently. So it may be a case of going off a career path and just seeing things differently, so you know how to network with the people that are around you in order to open the doors to get that promotion, or to start that business, or to buy that house, and it's just there's it's like you say potato, I say potato. You know what I mean? It's like that. It's that sort of thing. And just seeing things in a different way. It's in the UK we say, it's more than one way to skin a rabbit. I do like rabbit, but I like rabbits as well. They're lovely little things. But at the end of the day, seeing things differently is going to put you a little bit ahead of the curve, basically. Give you, help you to stand a little bit above the others, heads and shoulders above the others that are around you. And you get the Queen of Wands, King of Wands, sorry. Now the King of Wands is a leader, standing in your power, standing in your righteous path, following your pathway. And I think this is what the Knight of sort of Swords is about as well, going off on your mission here. And the universe is encouraging you to stand in your power. And it's giving you opportunities, creating coincidences around you so you can actually stand in your power. And what does it bring? The Wheel of Fortune. This could be tied into that tower moment I said that is around us at the moment. I think you've created a lot for you. This is where the universe is sort of, the overall energy is saying for you to go on your mission. Because you've engaged in that, you can notice around you that the fortune is starting to play in your favour because you are standing in your power, in your righteous path, basically. And that is what the King of Wands is all about. It's you've got rid of those doubts within you, and now you know which way and which direction for you to take. Let's just see what's going on with your future. What's the conversation that's going through you? Judgment. your calling. This is what that mission is all about. You've got amazing energy at the moment, Cancer. It really is formidable. And it seems to be this righteous path of your calling, of your universal karmic mission on this plane is really playing strong inside you at the moment. And it may be on every conversation that you have within you. And I would follow that. I would really, really follow that. Because look at that. You've got the Wheel of Fortune, you've got the King of Wands, and now you've got the Judgment card as well. This is really, really progressive stuff here. If you want it, go for it, basically, on both sides, not only on your relationship side, but also mainly on your financial side. But whatever it is, it's making that answer to that sort of call. And now you get the King of Swords, which is that call to mission is all about. And that is wisdom. And I think this is where, as I say, and I think this wisdom comes from that, seeing things differently. It provides you with this wisdom, this judgment, this clarity of vision about where you're going. And this is going to put you heads and shoulders above the rest, basically, on your karmic path of what you should be doing, your righteous path. It just seems so obvious at the moment. And the overall energy is really pushing you in that sort of direction. Absolutely lovely reading again here now. Really activating, and as long as you allow happiness to be your guide on your relationship side, you're going to do very well. We're going to do a bit of clarification with the Light Seers cards. I hope you get the best out of these readings, and if you do, it'd be lovely to see show your support for this channel in any which way you see fit. As I said, there's loads of links in the description below. We've got that competition on the Earth sign and the water signs coming up next week. Let's just do a bit of a clarification. Let's see what this mission's all about, shall we? You've got to choose the wave of reality that relates to you. And I think there's loads coming through at the moment. And as I say, with this tower moment, I think that's generally going on within this week in the world around us, it's going to make waves. And I think no more time for waiting around. No more time for waiting around. You've got to take this mission on. You've got to engage. And if you step within your power, this is where you get rid of all your doubts and fears that are within you. Yeah? I think they go around the other way, don't they? I'm pretty convinced of it. But, the universe here is, it's trying to really make you step into your power. And I think this is it. Don't procrastinate at the moment. Really don't procrastinate at the moment. I would really engage in it. Head towards your happiness. Say goodbye to, and this is on your karmic mission, saying goodbye to any painful things that you've had in the past because you're just walking towards your happiness. As I said earlier on, it's a little bit like, anybody who wants to sort of put you down and make you feel bad, you're just going to half hear them and just sort of kind of going, I haven't got the time for that. I'm going off over here. See you later. Bye. That sort of thing. Heading off towards your happiness is really important. With the Four of Cups, you get the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, I think you've accumulated a lot, obviously, within your social surroundings here. And it's now to introduce a new element. And when you do, then all of a sudden, you start realizing that there's loads of possibilities within your sphere around you, within the people that you are connected with, in order to bring in confidence, confidence and confirmation and activities and security and all of those sort of things into your life that you may well so want. There is someone who is really tickled your fancy, Cancer, and I would follow them. If they've tickled your fancy, man, go for it. Speak to them. Tell them how, unify your thing with the other person. This is what's coming in from the past that's trying to influence this sort of side here. and influence this sort of happiness for you. Just getting rid of those emotional stress and heading towards your happiness. And it's a very passionate engagement in a way. It makes you feel really good. And if it makes you feel really good, head down that pathway. Those natural healthy boundaries will be in place as you do go down that pathway. So you are protected in a way. That's what I feel like here. You can't do anything wrong by the looks of things. Yeah, you get the Seven of Cups here. Just seeing if the Seven of Cups came out elsewhere, because the Seven of Cups has been coming out for everybody. Following the evident path, following that heart there, because there's only one cup there that's giving out water. All the rest of they got snakes and what have you. So there is a lot of possibilities that may be around you because of the vibrant energy that's flowing through you at the moment. But there is only one pathway that you should be going, and that's towards that heart there, that Ace of Cups that I was talking about, that one cup that's above everything else. Okay? Let's just see what's going on with that Ace of Swords. What's this victory? Could it well be a marriage? Could it be a proposal? Could you be proposing to someone? A whole new cycle. This is it. This is like, it's like, I don't know if you've ever been water skiing or anything like that, or if you've been in a speedboat. You put the throttle down and the boat sort of goes, and then it starts getting aquaplaning when it gets onto the top of the surface. And I think this is what is happening here. You're getting up to speed, and this is a whole new cycle that's arriving for you. And the world brings you everything. Everything you have around you comes from the world. Your telephone, your computer, whatever you're watching this on, at one point was just dust in the earth. So the earth brings us everything. And within this new cycle, you have everything. You have the opportunity for marriage. You have this opportunity for just winning in life and being really vibrant and buoyant energy. And it's going to be, it could be so fantastic for you. Let's just see what's going on the financial side. Seeing things differently in order to follow that star. It's almost as like that's what your judgment's about. That's almost like that's what the star card is calling you towards. It's to do with greater ambitions. Ambitions that are tied to your estimation of what you should be doing on this earthly plane. And I think this ties in as well to that mission as well. And stop procrastinating about it. Yes, see things completely differently. Maybe do things a little bit differently as well within your life. But just stand in that knowledge of power of who you are and where you should be going. With the King of Wands, you get the Two of Cups. This is it. Falling into, once you stand in your power, this is when you will align with yourself perfectly. This is when you actually start living in complete connection with your higher self. And once you do that, no one will be able to knock you off that perch. No one will be able to deviate you from your pathway. And you will get and do what you need to do in order for you to be in alignment with who you are. And it is stepping into that power, which is incredibly forceful in a way. You know, what's this Wheel of Fortune all about? Eight of Swords. It's not Eight of Swords. Eight of Wands. I think this, once you step into your power, I think the Eight of Swords here, that you initiate this change of fortune in your life. And in the ignition, igniting that change of fortune, it's giving you a focus, a goal for all the information, for all the communication that you've had in the past that is now spearheading into one direction. And that's what you should be doing. I'm not going to break into a One Direction song, by the way, because I don't know any One Direction songs. But it's spearheading you in the direction of where you should be going, basically. It's the ultimate direction for your pathway. Okay? And it is your judgment call, and it is the thing that's blowing through you at the moment. That's what's blowing through you. It's part of that whole judgment in alignment with yourself. 7 of Wands. Believe in yourself. This is what you know, this calling within you. This is what I start saying, 7 of Wands sort of, I think I said it earlier on, but 7 of Wands sort of situation where you are in line with the power that is within you to follow on the pathway that you should be doing financially. And it could be bucking the trend. You know, it could be bucking the field. Whatever it is, that mission you need to be heading off on. And it comes from your inner calling and your strength within you. And just the power that is within you. And the amount of energy that's flowing through you at the moment, Cancer, it gives you an enormous amount of power. What's with the King of Swords? You get the Queen of Pentacles. Yes, ultimate security, abundance, understanding, knowledge, giving birth to something new. This is what this wisdom's all about. And within this wisdom, you now know where you should be going, because that person there, as I said, is sat at the base of the tree of knowledge. And on your karmic path is to hang from that tree of knowledge. Once you do that, you can see things really clearly, and you can see that the pathway in front of you will bear fruit for you. Because look at the rice smile she's got on that face. Like, she knows what she's doing. She's incorporated the tree of knowledge in those 2 branches in her headdress. She's got it within her head. She knows where she's going. She knows what she's doing. And she knows that tree's going to bear fruit. And while she's in the process of getting there, she's just seeing how all this knowledge and understanding works differently in order to give you clear judgment and wisdom going forward. Cancer, yet again, an amazing reading for you. Really good. So, don't forget about all the links in the description below. Sister channel, Cymatic TV, where we'll be going into how the eclipse affects you energetically and us individually and collectively. There's also links to reserve private readings with myself or healing sessions with myself. You'll find that also in the description below. In the meantime, thank you very much for being here. I hope you get the best out of these readings. Don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.